What's good, family? Tonight we got a special guest. He's, the voice of the North, like one of the most respected names, not just in Houston, not just in Texas, but in the South in general. J-Dawg, man. J-Dawg, how you living? How you feeling?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm free.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can't ask for more than that.
Nah, for real. So what you got going on, man? What's been going on lately?
Man, just a whole lot of working, man. Just a whole lot of reconnecting with the people, you know what I mean? I kind of was away from the game for a minute. Mentally, it felt like, you know what I mean, for a long time. But, I'm just getting back enjoying, fucking with the people and getting back out there, man. Finna drop some new music and shit. The normal shit.
Nah, for sure, man. What got you in the, doing interviews? Because, we ain't see you, like, in front of the camera that much since the DVD days.
Yeah, man. I just feel like this is what you got to do. It's part of the connecting. See, in my era, meet and greets. You had to move around. Shake some hands and rub some shoulders together. You know what I mean? Before you can say you fuck with somebody. You know what I mean? But nowadays, this is one of the ways to connect to the people. So, I gotta do whatever going on, I gotta do it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
if I'm in the game, it's part of the work.
Nah, for sure. So, when you think of Acres Home, you for sure gotta mention J-Dawg, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. You better.
Yeah, so, Acres Home, 4-4. Home of J-Dawg, Lil Mario, Chameleonaire, OTB Fast Lane, Burns Barbecue.
Oh, man.
Sylvester Turner and, Loretta Devine, one of the greatest actors to ever do it.
Yes, sir. A lot of people don't know that.
Yes, sir. I feel like that's a gem right there.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Yes, sir. So, what was...
Not to mention, you know what I mean, and this just for education purposes, I ain't bragging about it, but we are the biggest black neighborhood, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only people up there with us is Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Other than that, Acres Home, the biggest black neighborhood, period.
Yeah, and I seen the population. Like, y'all got enough, y'all bigger than a bunch of country towns in Texas.
Like a motherfucker.
Like the population alone, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could be a city itself.
Like a motherfucker. That's why we call it Acres Home, Texas.
Yeah, for sure. So, man, what was life like, man? Did you have any brothers and sisters growing up, like, as a kid?
Yeah, my brother and my sister. You know what I mean?
Y'all three?
Yeah.
Where was you placed? Was you in the middle?
I'm the baby.
Yeah.
The baby boy. My mama called me a baby goon.
Was you, do you feel like you was a spoiled with love?
Ain't no spoil in the bricks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like with love though.
Yeah, of course, you know what I mean? My mama love on me hard, shit, that's about all.
No, for sure.
But she did a hell of a job. Yeah. I don't remember missing no love. Yeah. I don't remember sitting back talking about it. I wish I was loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did a hell of a job.
Nah, for sure.
My queen, my everything.
So with you being the baby, like, was like big brother and big sister overprotective, or is like, everything was even out?
Nah. Yeah. Man, my big brother, all of my teens, he was in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? But nah, I'm a little big brother.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, Garden City Projects, 9601.
9601, 2900 block.
Yes, sir. So for those that's not familiar, like the ones that's not from Houston, or the ones that's from the outskirts who don't know too much about, the projects, man, can you get them details, like the beauty and also like the raw and uncut, version of the bricks?
It's the beauty and the beast, you know what I mean? It's home to me.
Yeah.
So when I think about any beauty, I just think home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's the bricks, you know what I mean? And nationwide, and it fucked me up when I learned this. It's a neighborhood that they call the bricks damn near in every state, you know what I mean? So you know our projects ain't no different than y'all, you know what I mean? Just a raw ass neighborhood. I'm talking about
Nah, for
uncut,
sure.
you know. And shit, as crazy as it sounds, I love every minute of it.
No, for sure. And a lot of people talk about how Chicago was one of the few people, like, was one of the few cities where the rappers was doing like videos in grandmama house or in their hood. But I done seen you shoot a bunch of videos in the bricks.
Shit, damn
Like,
near all of them.
yeah,
Damn near all of them. You know what I mean? But you gotta remember, in my mind, you know, everything I'm rapping about, you can damn near picture the bricks.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So shit, when I think of a good scenery and think about the song itself,
yeah,
shit, I was in the bricks when I was writing that bitch in my head.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know, the bricks fit the script.
So was you in the bricks from like a youngster to, you know, adult years, or did you move
Whole
around?
life.
Whole life?
Yeah, whole life.
Yeah. And what did you learn just from being there?
Everything, survival, hustle. You know what I mean? How to be a man, how to hold your own. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the OGs out the bricks, man. My OGs amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Amazing people. You know what I mean? Real men.
So growing up, was you a HISD Klein or Aldine baby?
Both. Both. You know what I mean? But in the bricks, we out in district.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zone Aldine?
Yeah, it's as crazy as that is. We going from the bricks, they taking us way to Greenspoint when we can walk to Ike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's all these districts. But everybody wanted to be like, don't let a nigga fool you, man. They come up here proud of their school and shit.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be like, Ike was where it was at.
Yeah. So what was your favorite memory being at Ike?
Shit, I don't have no bunch of hell of a memories at Ike.
Yeah.
Most of my memories gonna come from Aldine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But I was a fucked up individual.
Yeah.
So shit.
you was young, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying?
when you come to school,
No, for sure.
I left school. I down there came at lunchtime. Straight up. I don't glorify that shit though. Whoever listening,
Yeah.
you see me laughing, I'm just fucked up. I don't glorify that shit.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't take school serious at all.
So we gonna get to the music. So I know you've been rapping since you was young, but like, when did you first fall in love with just music overall? Like,
Shit, when Tupac, you know, I could say I had love for the music before then.
yeah,
Cause we got a hell of a culture when it comes to music in Houston. You know, I grew up under all the Houston greats.
yeah,
Every last one of them, man. That's what was in my trunk. You know what I mean? But when that Pac came, that nigga mixed that spiritual with that.
yeah,
He made it all right to talk to God, you know what I mean? All right to ask, have questions and
Yeah.
shit. Boy, when that nigga hit the scene, that's when I started getting chills from music.
yeah,
I don't remember getting chills before then, not from no rap.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't remember ever hearing some shit and it put chills up my body. That's when I knew it was different, boy. Say, well, you can fake a lot of shit, you can't fake them chills, man.
yeah.
Chill bumps on your shit. Pac did that, man. That nigga was talking a different language, man.
Yeah.
Young, too.
25 when he passed.
Shit, younger than that. What year was Strictly for My Niggas drop?
What was it, 91, 92? Strictly for Money? 92? Yeah. So he was like in his early 20s, probably 19 when he dropped.
Probably 19.
Yeah.
That's amazing, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
With that much wisdom and knowledge at that
Yeah,
age.
and you coming from the streets, man.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care what motherfuckers might say. You know what I mean? Truth is, in the streets, it's pecking order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of shit. It's a lot of order in the streets. It's a lot of organization. You know what I mean? And to see a young nigga being able to speak to my OGs like that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't lying to you. it's some motherfuckers lost their mind off Pop. They started talking about it was either Jesus or Tupac. That's what they were talking about when they went crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't let them get on that water, man. Shit. It just Pop, you know what I mean? That nigga was different.
No, for sure.
That was a different kind of music, man.
Yeah, cause it's like that's one of the few rappers for sure I know was talking about mental health, talking about trauma. You know, mama being on crack. You know,
Man, say the shit he had to.
Yeah, Brenda got a baby. You know.
Yeah, cause this shit that he learned that you couldn't just go pick up no book and find this type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the shit that he was preparing for, it was a war that we facing these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So shit, he was calling that shit damn near like that. What's that artist that predicted all kind of shit? Nostradamus. Shit, that nigga was doing some shit, man. That nigga was, you know, that nigga, he went too early.
Yeah.
And just to think the music he left behind in that short of a time, boy, you would have had to stop him from rapping. Hey, the label would have had to stop that nigga from rapping, man. You know what I mean? Because that's too much. He wouldn't stop.
It seemed like Pop lived 100 years.
Yeah, my nigga, that's too much music he left behind for him to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Within what, a 5-6 year span, right? He had enough music to last, what, 10 years?
He could have stopped rapping.
Yeah.
I mean, look how long it's been lasting now. He ended up outselling Elvis.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
We talking about hip hop though. You know what I mean? We talking about hip hop. A lot of people don't know that shit, nigga, we just recently beat out country and rock and roll. You know what I mean? Shit, hip hop wasn't doing the most numbers in the music game, you know what I mean? But why when you had niggas like Pac and shit, that was changing shit.
Yeah. Hip hop was the #1 genre for sure.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Even with Biggie, man, I'm just a fan.
Yeah.
Man, I heard Biggie change up his whole style when he was going against Pac.
Yeah.
He was already yeah, man, you was finna be unheard of.
Yeah.
You was just gonna be a nigga that got wiped out.
Yeah.
Anybody who got a Pac where he got wiped out.
Man, you had to come with your best shit.
And especially the way Pac came, because at that time in the 90s, they wasn't name dropping in them disses.
Man,
Pac made a name.
And then here it is, he could be having a song, now he on your ass, it could be a song about a bitch. And you find a way to say fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pac was coming at the street niggas.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, like the,
Pac wasn't
Henchman and all
them.
them.
Man, you had a lot of leaders behind those walls
Yeah.
who felt like this is the voice that I need
Yeah.
to speak through, you know what I mean?
No, for sure.
But Pac really, you could tell, you know what I mean? I'm just guessing, but it damn near felt like you could tell he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to, you know what I mean? You know, he damn near knew at that young age he was for everybody. And he didn't want to limit himself to no one group or you know what I mean? I think that's why he said Thug, that's his best representation for everybody, you know what I mean?
The world wasn't ready for Pac.
Nah.
Yeah. And then that movement, I remember hearing him talk with Monster Cody. He was on the phone call. I listened to the conversation. He said it was a movement called 50 Niggas with him and his brother. He talked about if he can get a nigga from each state, he could start a movement.
He got that tattooed on him.
Yeah.
Right above that AK, he got 50 niggas.
50 niggas. And with Thug Life, he didn't care if he was a blood, Crip, GD, he wanted just some solid, individual
he wanted
brothers.
to bring them leaders together.
And I think,
And that was his calling, man.
Yeah.
That was his calling, man.
So do you think he's the most influential rapper of all time?
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. The influence that he done been since he been dead is more than anybody living. You know what I mean? That nigga there, man, got classes in his name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just different.
Yeah.
The females loved him, you know what I mean? Shit.
He had a song for everybody, the females, street niggas.
That nigga
Revolutionary.
Greatest of all time or the GOAT.
Yeah.
I feel like take Pac out of it, then have a conversation.
Ooh.
Yeah, take
Take him
Pac.
out of it.
Yeah, because it's gonna be hard to have a conversation with
yeah,
Pac in it.
Yeah, I mean, if you gonna do it, just take him out of it. That's how you
Because
do
if
that.
the
That's all
people
we
don't
do.
say Pac, they just gonna argue with somebody who's saying
That's
Pac.
it. That's it.
No, for real. So how does it make you feel like when people say like you the Tupac of Houston or Texas, like the comparisons?
I just understand it, and I come from that cloth, from up under that umbrella. You know what I mean? So shit, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause it's like with your
I
music.
try not to hold it up like a title,
Yeah.
like you know. I just understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? 'Cause Pac is most definitely in a lane of his own.
yeah. Cause it's like
That nigga taught me
yeah,
everything. You know what I mean? So shit, I think it's unfair like a motherfucker that we ain't get to actually kick it and fuck around. You know what I mean?
no, for sure. But I know for sure you had a relationship with a like-minded individual, kind of similar to Pac. Because remember when Pac said, you know, I might not change the world, but I might spark the brain that
Spark
change
the
the
flame.
world. Yeah. So Nipsey, you know,
That's my brother there, man.
man, how was it with Nipsey, man? Because I remember seeing a poster with you and him on the show, Propane, and some other brothers, Freddie Gibbs at Warehouse
Freddie
Live.
Gibbs,
Yeah.
yeah.
How was that, man? Building that bond.
Man, that's my brother, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I just finished watching, you know what I mean? The shit they just put on YouTube with Nipsey. You know what I mean? The last 24 minutes or something like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I watched that shit and just could.
Yeah.
Seeing my nigga not knowing he finna die, doing what he doing, you know what I mean? Taking pictures with the people, you know what I mean? Talking, giving them some game, most likely. It was crazy.
Yeah. So when
See
you
that nigga dead, man, that's stupid.
when you first met him, man, how was his energy, man? How was his aura, like as a
It was
person?
solid, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And you know, we got introduced from a mutual person. My right hand man, you know, was his childhood friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mug, you know what I mean? Who I talk about, rest in peace, Mug.
Yeah.
But you know, Mug went to school with them niggas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know. So, you know, he the one introduced us. And shit, he one of us, you know what I mean? Nipsey like one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was easy. It was meant, you know. That's a young, smart, solid little dude, man.
Yeah. And I remember like some years ago after he died, I remember you posting on your Instagram because I'm pretty sure multiple people sent the video to you when he did an interview. He said, man, I'm jamming J-Dawg, man. He was
Yeah.
mentioning like Houston and where he was jamming, like, you know, 9-10 and all that. Like,
Yeah, he had told me that, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? He had literally told me that before he did the interview and said it, so.
yeah. Man, that's just amazing for sure.
Yeah, when
man.
I check, even right now, when I play his music, you know, I trip out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm knowing I'm hearing some shit that'll never die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just trip out about it. You know, that nigga was before his time.
Yeah.
You know, I might overthink shit sometimes, but I be wondering, you know, did they have a feeling like life was coming to an end or anything? You know, I just lost one of the little bros just yesterday. What? Valentine's Day.
Man.
You know, somebody who with us every other day. We on the road together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a family man. You know, breadwinner, take care of his family. Him and his wife been together 25 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just lost him the other day, man. That shit crazy.
Condolences go out to you and his family, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Prayers up for sure.
yeah. Generator baby, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Go check his music out.
Rest in peace to the young king, man. So we're gonna talk about like, man, you getting into rapping, man. At what age did you start like writing and decide like, man, I'm gonna go record this shit?
I don't know, probably around 14.
14.
15.
And when did you decide like, man, I'm gonna actually record, like I'm finna try to take this
I don't
shit
know. Shit, it was me and Mario.
Yeah.
Me and Mario, man.
Shout out to Mario.
Me and Lil Yo, man, fucking around. We was just so into the music.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, you know what I mean, who actually idea it was, but I know it was an idea that we had at the same time, and we did it at the same time. Yeah.
And it worked out in y'all favor, man.
Ghetto Delinquents, that was our name. That was our group name.
Ghetto Delinquents.
Ghetto
yeah.
Delinquents, man.
Yeah, for sure. So when did
It had to been around early 90s for sure.
early 90s? So when did the play into Swisher House come into effect?
9-8.
9-8?
Yeah, really the end of 9-7.
Yeah.
Because Mario went over there first, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that CD that he flowed on was called Swisher 9-7. And then the next time, it was me, him, and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
That's when we came in the next time. That was the next year, and that was Swisher 9-8.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how I always remember that year
Yeah.
because of the CD was Swisher 9-8.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever think Swisher House was gonna get that big? Like,
Fuck no. Nigga, I was just wanted to hear my hood.
yeah.
I just wanted to hear some shit coming out the speaker saying niggas home and the
Nah,
bricks
for
and
sure.
shit.
I feel you.
Yeah, nigga, I was in the penitentiary when I realized how far this shit can go.
Yeah.
I was in the penitentiary tripping out. Niggas started going, nigga, gold and shit like that. I was like,
Platinum,
nigga,
yeah.
they done took it to a level like this.
I know
Fuck
that
my head up.
that shit fuck you. Like, damn, this shit still tipping when worldwide. Niggas going gold,
Fuck
platinum.
my head up.
I'm like, damn, Mike Jones going platinum. Like,
I ain't even know Mike Jones rap.
damn.
For real. I knew he was part of the team. I thought he was part of the promotion team.
Yeah.
I ain't even know that nigga rap.
Man.
In the penitentiary, boy, everybody knew. That nigga shit was ringing so hard. If somebody say who, somebody gonna scream Mike Jones. I don't give a damn who you talking to. If they hear who,
Yeah.
somebody gonna say Mike Jones.
That shit was hot everywhere. Like, they played his shit on Rap City, 106 Apart. That's what, and I feel
Loved
like,
him on that.
yeah.
I remember when he did that shit. I remember watching that shit and how the crowd and how the people love that nigga.
Yeah.
And I think she asked him, "Can I put your necklace on?" She put his necklace on, and she kept talking about his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they loved him on that, man.
Nah, for sure.
That was some eye-opening shit.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, you
Mike
know,
Jones changed the game up.
nah, for real. And I feel like him and Paul Wall for sure like changed the game on the jury side because Johnny Dang and all them, like, everybody was wearing gold grills.
Paul
They
Wall.
made platinum grills, like
Probably
diamond grills.
everybody in my hood, including me, probably our first grill was for sure Power Wow.
Yeah. So how did it make you feel like seeing the North kind of like
Happy
shine
with the
and take that grind? Cause you know SUC they was coming hard.
Man, it was
Key,
all,
key,
it was
Patton,
nothing but SUC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, in a way, you can damn near give credit to SUC
Yeah.
for Swish Highs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that was our North Side version of what they created. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so hell yeah, nigga, it was amazing. We was kids, man, you know. They was young than the bitch too, though. That shit was amazing.
Yeah. But I feel like, you know,
Even part of that history
mm-hmm.
with the city like that, you know, it was some hard times, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It was some crazy times, man, for the city. It wasn't always together.
No, for sure. Like you could tell, like it was intention. It was
Oh, it was North for South. It was North against South, South against North. It was, yeah, man. It was some people, man, who ain't never even been from both sides. They never even been to the other side.
Yeah.
And you feel like DJ enemy. But that was some crazy times, man.
Yeah.
But to know how we switched the game up, how we overcame that, you know what I mean? I watched it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The music got a lot to do with the vision and with the coming back together, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so we gonna fast forward a little bit. At what age, man, you and like Slim like ran into each other, man?
Me and Slim went to intermediate together. Me, Slim, Mario, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of that motherfucker. Oh, Calway.
Yeah.
Calway Intermediate.
So when you think of the name Boss Hog Outlaws, did it come from the cars niggas was driving?
Yeah, that nigga already had a vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them bullhorns and Dukes of Hazzard. You remember the Dukes of Hazzard show?
I watched it with my grandpops. Yeah, from the 70s,
man.
huh?
Yeah, man, that whole vision with them bullhorns, some came down on them bullhorns, man.
Yeah.
In the big body dropper.
Yeah.
That nigga changed the game with them bullhorns.
Yeah.
Just some Texas shit. You know what I mean? Just repping Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cause that
nigga knew the importance of repping the whole Texas. You know what I mean? Being a voice for that. I didn't even think that big. You know what I mean? Nigga, I was trying to rep the bricks. You know what I mean? I wanted to hit my hood. And I wasn't even thinking Texas as a whole like that. You know what I mean? But Slim, I always thought like that.
No, for sure. So me as a kid growing up, like especially around 06, 07, man, like just going around the north, that's all we heard was like Boss Hog Outlaws, Slim Thug, you know, J-Dawg, Killer, you know, Ward, Black. Like, man, we was jamming the shit out of y'all growing up. It made us proud to be from the north, cause
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying, like that post Swisher House there, like, man, y'all was coming hard, and y'all was doing y'all thing. But we gonna fast forward a little bit. So I'm gonna go to 07. I'm probably around 9, 10 years old at the time. Serve and Collect, mixtape, right? I heard that Riding on Foes. I was with my older cousin. We leaving Fifth Ward, going down Homestead. I'm in his slab with him.
Oh, you on phone?
Yeah. Candy Blue slab. I heard that.
Yeah, it's a different feeling when you're on the foes and you hear it for the first time.
Yeah, and I really, you know, I'm young, so I don't know. I don't understand the lyrics, but I know that shit jamming like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that motherfucker trunk bang, dun, 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 and I'm just feeling it. And you know, music's so powerful, you get the feeling that shit.
Yeah, that piano, man, the bells they put in that bitch, it'll make it. Yeah, it's on, yeah, that's a hell of a beat.
Yeah, so can you talk to us about the process of making Riding on Foes, man?
Shit, it wasn't no process like that. Nigga, I was in my zone, you know what I mean? You know, I was thinking mixtape. I wasn't thinking about no album song. I wrote Riding on Foes. I didn't even write it to the beat that everybody heard on, the actual beat it came out on. I wrote that bitch to an Eminem beat. You know what I mean?
Man.
One of them beats he was talking about his daughter on one of them songs. I don't know the name of it. But he behind the curtain on the cover. I remember that like yesterday. But I wrote it to that beat, quick than the bitch. You know, I heard the beat, and I was thinking about the phone.
Yeah. And like me hearing that song, man, like I used to hear that motherfucker at the block parties on the north. Niggas just riding the slab.
On the swing.
Yeah, on the swing. Niggas cutting each other off the red line, green line.
I pictured all that when I was writing that up.
Yeah.
I knew they was gonna act a fool in it. You know what I mean?
And you said a bad motherfucker. You say, have you chunking a deuce up to a stranger nigga.
Yeah.
You showing hard in the bitch.
Yeah. Coming through on them swing.
Yeah.
You get that eye contact. You know what I mean? You know they ain't, you can tell by the look on their face, they ain't staring out of hate. They, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they embrace it.
They head nod and they.
Yeah.
Deuce out the roof like Fat Pat say.
Nah.
Yeah, I was in a different home. Fresh home. Had a point to prove.
Yeah.
I was in a different zone.
Living in the Projects, man. One of my favorite songs.
That was one of my favorites too.
One of your favorites. And then didn't you have it was off that Sean Kingston beat, huh? That Dry Eyes.
Dry Eyes.
Yeah, dedicated to mama and just everybody going through something. Huh? And I just feel like that's why, you know, the Tupac comparison is there, because it's like, it's what people feel from your music. Pain, the delivery, you know what I'm saying? It's like you rapping from the pit of your stomach. And it's like, you know, that energy is entering the people, like you touching a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cool to hear about rappers having what they got, you know what I'm saying? Like on some fly shit, getting money shit, but shit, everybody don't got that. Motherfuckers want to hear pain music, or, you know, when niggas fucked up, they ain't, you know, they don't know where they next check coming from, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and Jay, I just gotta give you your flowers on that, man. Just touching the people, you feel me? Giving them hope through your music, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, man, I gotta talk about this song, man. On the Still Behind 10 tape.
Back trip.
First 48. You know, that song got so many people ass whooped in the clubs.
Pussy talking all that shit.
You ain't talking no more.
Yeah.
I'm talking Lockwood, Skate Ring,
Yeah, man.
Motion.
Boy, what you know about Lockwood Skate Ring?
That's what I
your
grew
era?
up. Yeah, that's my era. So I'm a 90s baby, but I was born in 97. So when we heard First 48,
Well, yeah.
and we seen, you know, other people from other hoods come to Skate Ring, we hear that.
Out they clothes, sell them on the club clothes.
And sometimes shit, we, you know, if we outnumbered, we get our ass whooped.
Yeah, it's just how it go.
Yeah. So it's like, man, that First 48, whatever mode you was in, whatever you put into that song, hey, you fucked a lot of people up for sure. Especially, you know, when I was young, we was teenagers, but man, that First 48 was a motherfucker, man. Do you feel like that's your biggest song, or?
Nah, I wouldn't say. It could be. I don't know, I ain't never did the numbers.
Yeah.
But I don't think nothing to date is
Yeah.
bigger than Ride on Foes.
Yeah. That Ride no Foes.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
For sure.
These y'all
Nothing bigger than Ride Foes. Nothing screaming, nothing bigger than Ride Foes.
Man. But that song
First
is,
48 is a close second.
Yeah.
Ride Foes is an anthem.
Rhino Foes is like timeless though.
Yeah.
Like you can play that now, like.
Arguably,
and it was both.
the biggest hit that he's never seen. Arguably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was before First 40.
Yeah.
First 40.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, that Ride on Foes.
For now.
And niggas used to play the hell out that song.
And I'm telling you, man, I did that shit to Eminem beat.
Man.
Yeah, the nigga Ray Face, he heard it and knew it's supposed to be bigger than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got some beats. We damn near, I know for a fact, at least 3 tracks was brought to me with the song up under, and all them hoes jamming. I kept saying, yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? But, you know, it wasn't just that.
Yeah.
When I heard
Yeah.
them bells,
Yeah.
that took me too.
So who was you jamming growing up, you know, besides Pac? Like who was you listening to outside of Pac?
DMX.
DMX. They also got, you know, people compare you to DMX because of the energy you have and how you talk to your fans. Sometimes you might talk to God during your performances.
Yeah.
Like what did X mean to you, man?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything, man. You know, Pac and Nix.
Yeah. Too spiritual.
My spiritual brothers,
Brothers,
man.
yeah.
Like them niggas, man. Shh.
Yeah.
Man. And I was big on Houston culture music too.
Yeah.
So, you know, anything outside of Houston culture music, you know, Pimp C, Run, I'm on that UGK, big on that A-Ball and them JG.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
on Houston.
Mr. Biggs and Space Age Pimpin', huh?
Shh.
Yeah. Coming out hard.
Coming out hard.
Yeah, man.
Say, nigga, boy, the biggest shit would have been if we could have seen the verses with A-Ball and MJG and UGK.
You ain't bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah, a couple of been for that motherfucker.
Nigga, the game would have been, man, say, boy, you could have been an old school recluse, nigga. You was coming out to see this here, wherever this at.
Yeah.
For Texas, nigga.
And I feel like Atlanta crowd was cool. I feel like everybody went crazy in Texas.
Stupid crazy.
Yeah.
We just gotta make sure nobody die. That's the only way we go finish it out with a W.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy, Texas get gun hoe.
A gun told the state. I remember a rapper was talking about when he had went to PV. He said, man, I went to PV. I think he was doing homecoming. He said, boy, I ain't never seen so many pistols. They telling me, man, I ain't know they was over carry out here.
All they had to do was everybody go to tripping at the same time.
Yeah.
Boy, million ways to die up in the Houston club.
No, for sure. So we gonna talk about this one song, man. I remember when Fastlane had this project, he had a song called Letter to J-Dawg, man. How did that make you feel, man?
It brought tears to my eyes. You know what I mean? That's deep.
Yeah.
You was out here songs like that
Yeah.
when the motherfucker gone. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
To get her right now, that's deep. That Letter to J-Dawg, boy, that shit deep.
And it's good, man, for someone to give you your flowers while you're here and not wait till, you gone. That's what I feel like we should do, especially like, as black men, Ain't nothing wrong with embracing a man another man that look like you.
I don't think people know how to do it no more.
Yeah. Because it be pride and egos are worrying about what other motherfuckers think, you know what I'm saying?
It just ain't the universal language no more.
Yeah. For sure. So, like, how you feel about what Fastlane doing, man? Because it's like...
I love it. Shit,
yeah.
Man.
Because it's like you can't... In a Houston or Louisiana club, you going to hear at least one or two Fastlane songs, man.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I told this nigga, man, when y'all talk to him, ask him.
Yeah.
I told this nigga, this is going to happen, man, a long time ago.
Yeah.
I remember times when he couldn't see it, man, he was like, man, I remember letting him know, nigga, this is finna be exactly what it's finna be for you. It's finna be your normal, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can't be more proud, man. Him, Jeremy, Lil Easy, D-Baby now.
Nah, for
Rick
sure.
them, I can't be more
Houston
proud.
going crazy right now, like...
Man, I'm loving it.
Yeah. Because it's
I'm
like...
loving it. Ken the man.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, she harder than
Man,
some niggas right now.
Don't
Like,
even do that,
yeah,
man.
I ain't gonna... Yeah. But
Not
the
to
females
mention,
coming
not to
with it.
mention the whole South movement.
Yeah.
To see the homie young and bossed up and doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's amazing.
Yeah, I love what Sauce doing. I feel like he got the energy of pimp in a way, to see
Man,
how
that nigga got the DNA of a lot of us, man.
Yeah.
That nigga done told me before. Like how that passion, I get that passion from you, nigga, when I be screaming and shit.
Yeah.
I love that little nigga. I'ma tell y'all somebody that's so crazy right now. That nigga Quiet Dot.
Yeah. Nice.
God.
From the south side?
Say.
Yeah, that nigga hard.
I just was jamming that motherfucker with him and Big Tony.
Yeah.
Big Tony, a motherfucker.
Nah, for real.
Say.
When I first heard Big Tony, this
Boy,
is
I
like I
say,
heard the song. I
hey,
thought
listen,
he was a nigga.
If I met a motherfucker who been sleep under a rock for the last 30 years, right?
Yeah.
And they don't know nothing about Houston music. If I wanted to give them understanding what Houston culture is,
Yeah.
I'd tell them go jam that nigga Big Tony, you know what I mean? And go jam that Quiet Dot, man. Them niggas there, man.
Nah, for sure. He hard.
That nigga hard.
Nah, for sure.
Losing my brother Pokey, man.
He remind me of Pokey too.
Man, say, man, that boy a gumbo.
Yeah.
That boy a gumbo.
That shit really crazy when I first heard him. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
R.I.P.
Thought about him
to the OG
generator,
Pope.
man.
Yeah. Man. Just to see, you know, his
We
last
been on this
breath.
hog tour, man. Me, Quiet, and Generator Baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy. To lose the little homie like that.
Man. So speaking of, you know, unfortunate situation, I remember when Kenny Lou first passed, man, and you
Fuck
went
me
on Instagram and you gave a deep message to the youngsters, man. Man, what made you send that message to the youth in
It's my
Houston?
job.
Yeah.
That's my job, man. And me and Kenny Lou had just went live that night, the night he died.
Yeah.
Early in the day, we had went live, clowning and fucking around, you know.
Yeah. Kenny Lou was special, man. It's
Man,
just unfortunate
same.
what happened. And I like this sound. He had a whole different sound. And the lane of his own, man. But I know it touched you, and it touched a lot of people with that
Shit,
message you
it's
gave.
touching me now, man.
Yeah.
That shit don't be right, man. They be too young to go like that.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to put no age on the death fucked up regardless.
Yeah.
But man, hell nah, nigga, you just got to live it. You know what I mean? You just got to enjoy life and understanding how big it is and how much of it you don't know about.
Yeah.
And now you gone, you know. So,
Oh, for sure. And, you know, I feel like it's always been violence in the city, but it always been up and down. But just from doing research, they said, like, Houston in the 80s and 90s was at its peak during, like, the crack era. Like, it was very bad. But now they
what
say,
they saying, we was at our peak in what, crime rate?
yeah, like, as far as, like, murder rates and stuff like that.
Man, I mean, you know, I don't know. I guess to each his own.
Yeah.
I don't know statistics. What y'all think, boy? They doing more killing now than I ever
Yeah, that's
seen.
what they were saying. Like, this area is the most dangerous since the crack era.
Yeah, I mean, and when you compare our era, notice you gotta add crack in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To see our activity. It was big motion, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
crack was the main motion.
Yeah.
That's when crack hit, nigga. That's when, nigga, everybody hustling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grandmother selling rock. You know what I mean? So the thing is, this era here, I'm just comparing the killing.
Yeah.
Nigga, this era here, yeah, I ain't nothing, nigga. I'm from this motherfucker, love my city, and I'm talking about, man, been on the bottom of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This era here is some killing motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this some killing shit, man.
But you gotta realize, we was growing up, think about it. You heard about fights all the time.
Yeah.
When that's how you heard about a nigga fight. Think
Yeah,
about
I mean,
it. You don't
shit.
hear about
Yeah.
it. You don't even hear about a fight.
Yeah, ain't no more squabbling,
Then
you know
got
what I mean?
smoke. Then you got
Yeah.
smoke.
And then if you
I
do
hear about a
squabble,
nigga getting ass whooped.
If you do squabble, you gotta have somebody on your side with a pistol.
Goddamn
Yeah.
right.
No, for sure.
Somebody gonna add that.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I love it about my hood, you know what I mean? In them bricks, you know what I mean? It's still, you know, community control, you know what I mean? It's still, you know, heavily structured, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you can get you a fist fight,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And it's gonna be your only option, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sitting around mad ain't even finna happen. You know what I mean? The motherfucker go, hey man, you gonna fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna squabble.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's sad because I feel like,
That shit is over with in a lot of places, but you know, I know my hood ain't the only hood like that.
yeah,
You know what I mean? But you know, it's still killing, man.
yeah,
It's killing heavy. You know, I never believed that you should even have an option of dying if you ain't got a chance to live.
yeah. Do you think it's like lack of leadership, like youngsters getting misguided, like getting
It's definitely
Manipulated.
a lack of leadership.
getting manipulated by the so-called OGs?
Nah. I think that played a role in it at a time. But these little killing motherfuckers ain't letting no nigga lie to them and all that old shit.
Yeah, 'cause they going against them now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of these little niggas, man, they come in with the attitude of, man, I ain't got no motherfucking OG.
Yeah, fuck those. Yeah, that's how they feeling.
You know what I mean? So, you know, and if you listen to them and they tell their truth, you'll find yourself understanding them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then here it is, you know that it ain't like that, you know what I mean, all the way around the board.
Yeah.
You know, because there's too many OGs out there still give a damn.
Nah,
You know
for
what I
real.
mean? But you know, I don't know where that came from. You know, I ain't never disrespected my big homies like that and shit. I don't know where that shit came from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure. And it seemed like I heard this. I watched this interview, man. Shout out to Mike from ADP Podcast. He was talking about in different generations, we still, even though some people did a little wrong, people still kind of fear God or care what they big mamas or grandmamas think.
Yeah, this era don't care too much
Yeah,
about God.
they want to be called demons. They
Yeah,
on
nah,
demon
that's the dumbest
time.
shit on earth. I'm gonna tell you though, right? I understand demon time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I understand demon time. Nigga, you can be on your way to church. You know what I mean? Look at our statistics. Pull them up yourself. Nigga, we lead the race in road rage killings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We lead the race, nigga. We lead the race in drunk driving. You know what I mean? So you know, I know some good Christian folk on their way to church and can get on demon time in their traffic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's a time for everything. But you know, if a motherfucker really knew what they was claiming when they say demons, these little niggas would never claim no shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about especially when you go to having a fight with them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's when your life changed up. You know, they need to talk to the niggas that done had to fight with them demons.
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah, man. It's just, you know, it's like you say, it's a disconnect between their generation, the young generation, and other generations.
It's a different connection cause of the communication, the you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If them niggas ain't giving you the game and telling you what, you know what I mean, where they come from and how they, you know what I mean?
yeah,
You know, damn near like you walking into it blind.
yeah,
But a lot of them old niggas fed up.
yeah. So they just sitting back, like, yeah, do your thing.
Yeah, like, I told him he was gonna crash,
Yeah,
you know.
like my.
I don't agree with it, but at the same time, I ain't the fucking governor or the fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just, you know, I don't agree with it.
yeah. My granddaddy told me a long time ago though. He say, you know, a lot of y'all young niggas ain't gonna listen. Sometimes he say the best thing for y'all to do is bump y'all head. That's how y'all learn.
Yeah, but see, out here, boy, it's so for keeps. You know what I mean? That one crash can be fatal. You know what I mean? And me personally, I wouldn't be able to live with saying, I told him he wouldn't listen. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get in the way of that. You know
So,
what I mean? Yeah. That's why every time you ask a nigga, how you been or what's up, niggas scream out the way. That's the answer.
out the way. I'm
Out the way.
Nah,
Your
I
ass
feel you.
need to be in the way.
Yeah.
A bunch of this shit is what you had hands in start. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So I want to talk about this speech you had as well, man. It touched some people. It seemed like he's forgotten, but he ain't forgotten. The OG Wicked Cricket,
Oh, my mama.
big name in Houston. Even if you don't know about him, he played a major part in Houston, man.
OG Wicked.
Hell of a promoter, hell of a businessman, brought some big
Hell of a
names to the
man,
city.
man.
Hell of a man. I remember he gave game to some rappers. This before social media really popped off. How he was talking about, you know, if your people can't buy this amount of tickets from you and this amount of money, they ain't your people. Or you doing this and that, kissing these out of town niggas ass, these rappers, man, nah.
Yeah,
man,
that nigga
like,
lived and died
yeah,
speaking that game.
yeah.
That's one of the realest niggas to do it. OG Wicked Cricket.
What was one thing you learned from him, if anything, like if you did learn something from him?
Everything, man.
Yeah.
That nigga embodied real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it was no limit
Yeah.
of how far he would have went for what he loved. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sometimes I just think about cause you know all the things my OGs taught me, it's all survival tactic now for me. It's all good education to pass down and you know to use it, to apply it, you know what I mean? You know, I know that's what they told it to me for.
Yeah.
You know, if I apply everything wicked, told me sometimes it just don't even seem like these people deserve that kind of love. You know what I'm saying? And I be like, damn, wicked, you put it on thick. You know what I mean? We dealing with some wicked motherfuckers. Sometimes I be like, man, if I follow my OG game and his whole layout, it's like I'm setting myself up to be hurt or something. That nigga loved on another level. That nigga loved on another level, man.
And what led to you giving that deep ass speech, man, that night, man? Cause you was at a club somewhere in the city.
I think it was for him.
Yeah, cause he had
that's
died.
What he do.
Yeah, he had died, and it's like it seemed like he went through some unfortunate shit. And he gave all, but a lot of people ain't give back. And I know you held them accountable on that. You called them out on that.
Man, I'm talking about it was time, bro. It was time, bro. I wanted to tell my nigga. He want me to call this person. You know, he lying on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Call this person, call this person. And, you know, it was times I wanted to tell him, OG, they not answering. They not, you know what I mean? But he believed in the people so much. You know what I mean? That nigga believed in people so much. You know? And the last thing I wanted him to do while he's sitting there, you know, dying, man, is to be let down like that. You know what I mean? From the life he lived and what I got out of it, I just expected the grandest exit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watch my OG take his last breath, man.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga there. Team player. Team motherfucking player, man. Yeah, wicked, man. Say, man, that nigga used to go to people, you know what I mean? Look. OG will come to your show just to support you. Mm-hmm. And they gonna have to put him on the microphone. You know what I mean? Them people gonna put that boy on that microphone, man. And that nigga gonna pray for us.
Yeah.
That nigga gonna pray for us, man. That nigga gonna give us some game and get that bitch wild. He might do a song.
Yeah.
We could have some hits, you know what I mean? I remember being a young nigga hearing the Brat and Jermaine Dupri on the radio talking about shout out to OG Wicked Cricket. That shit just made me feel some type of way. Yeah, OG is serious, man.
Yeah.
He part of the reason I'm so serious about my city, man.
No, for sure.
I'm serious about this motherfucker.
And I just want to say, man, you one of the, I ain't gonna say one of the few, but you for sure one of the ones that reach out to the youngsters, like the young generation, because, you know, some of the rappers out here, or just young niggas in general, feel like the veterans or the old heads, they open the doors and close right behind them, like they ain't trying to get a game.
That's the best way to die.
Yeah.
That's the best way to die, man. You know what I mean? If you don't plant them seeds, and you know what I mean? That's the best way to die. You shouldn't not, couldn't not, you give it back.
Yeah.
Keep it going. You know what I mean? And all you hope is the ones after you, they take it and give it back the same way and you keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best way to die.
That's why I feel like
kill some shit, start with the seeds.
That's what I feel. I feel like we all should help another, especially another black man out, you know. help him out and tell him, you know, you don't owe me nothing, but I want you to do
It's
the same thing I
that
did for you.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, you know, it was the time I was getting the cool cup. You know what I mean? And then I started buying the motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking about it was a job. Yeah, they gonna let you know. I don't give a damn where you at. They'll knock on the door and come get you. Yeah, it's cool cup time. It's just what it is.
No, for sure. So I want to talk about mental, because you very transparent about this mental health, and then, you know, just talking with God, and you very honest about, you know, God, because it's a time in our life, you know, at least once or a few times we just ask God why, we question God. Like, what's your journey, man? Just overcoming your demons and just building that relationship with God, man.
Man, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's scary than a motherfucker too, though. You know what I mean? I mean, to love God is to know Him. When you get to know Him, like when you start tapping in with the Creator, man, it feels like you immediately get in debt. You owe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the blessings you receive in it, it's like you in debt. It's scary. It's beautiful. There's no stronger bond, no stronger relationship. You know what I mean? No stronger feeling of a relationship or in it. No better definition, but it's scary.
Yeah.
It's the fear of losing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Get that fire put up on you. The fear of it going out.
Yeah.
Being disconnected from God. That's the only death I can imagine. For real.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing stronger. If you want to learn anything about it, it's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. It's it's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Strongest bond, the strongest feeling I ever had.
Yeah.
You know what amazed me? I was like, man, the God, the creator of the universe, you know what I mean? Everything living, you know what I mean? Messing with me one-on-one. You know what I mean? I was tripped out about that.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck, little old me, what the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit amazed me. And I know it ain't nothing that I done. Shit, everything I done probably, the consequences should have been separation, not, you know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that amazed me, man. I was amazed by that.
For sure.
I encourage anybody to go learn, understand God, talk with God yourself. Half the time you go to looking for him, he right there.
You know, they say everything you need is right in front of you.
Right in front of you, man.
Yeah.
Right in front of you. I know that shit sound like a cliche, but it's true.
Yeah.
Man, I had got to a point in my life, right? I don't know what it was, but I didn't want nothing else fake. Listen, man, I ain't want to eat nothing fake. I ain't want to drink nothing fake. I ain't want to hear nothing fake. Just get all fake shit away from me. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that's crazy. I came to a point in my life, man, that was just it. If that motherfucker say grape flavor, that bitch better came from a grape. I mean, I ain't want it. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing fake.
Yeah.
That's when God really came in. You know what I mean? It probably had something to do with God, what lit the flame for me to start feeling like that, because it came out of nowhere. But I wouldn't touch nothing fake. Yeah, I stopped eating meat and everything. I said I ain't want to eat meat only because it came from. Now this wasn't me thinking like trying to get in shape or trying to, you know what I mean? I wasn't thinking of them under them lines at all. It was only about that zone that I was in. Someone was telling me anything. I didn't want nothing that came from dick and pussy. If it needed, if this had to come together to make it, then I don't want to eat it. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. If you had to been born this way, then I don't want to eat it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now if you like fish, I was eating fish because, it don't take male and female.
Yeah, they spawn.
Yeah.
Man. All right, man.
A lot of people thought I was losing my goddamn mind. That's what it was. No ceiling.
Oh, silly, man. So we're gonna talk about the pimp, man. That's also like
OG.
That's my favorite, one of my favorite people, man. I say Pac, Pimp, Nipsey, man. For sure, like.
Yeah, boy, that's a hell of a lineup you got.
Yeah.
Boy, my nigga Nipsey be proud to be in that lineup, man.
Man, like how was Pimp, man? Cause Pimp was outspoken, and then they was like at
Man,
the Pac.
I didn't get to chill with Pimp a whole lot.
But
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to chill with him a few times.
yeah,
Talk with him more times than chill with him.
yeah.
But Pimp is the pimp, man. Hey, boy.
And I know he'll just say some random shit that just
Man.
fuck you up, like man.
Top notch nigga, man. Hey, boy, I say,
Yeah,
that nigga Pimp is a motherfucker.
yeah,
Yeah. That nigga is the real deal.
yeah. One thing I loved about Pimp, he was like front line for the South, man.
Man,
And
say
he rep
knocking
Houston,
those down.
knocking those down. And he rep Houston like he was from. A lot of people confuse him with Houston, but he actually loved Houston. You know what I'm saying? Even though he originally
Man, I
from
tell
Port
him,
Arthur.
you gotta remember,
Yeah,
this new era,
Yeah.
a lot of them don't know that Pimp not from Houston.
yeah. He Port Arthur.
Yeah, but Pimp, when it come to repping Texas,
Yeah,
that's where I learned that from.
yeah,
I'm talking about a bunch of people that taught me along the way,
Yeah.
but I learned from Pimp C how to love and represent the whole Texas.
yeah,
That nigga, boy,
yeah. He different.
it ain't now nigga we'll ever have like him,
Yeah,
but boy, that nigga is in all our DNA.
nah, for sure.
I see him in all our DNA, boy. Even in the young generation now, it's motherfuckers that he in their DNA, they don't even know him like that.
Yeah. Cause it's like he made us proud to have a country accent. Proud.
Boy, I
of
say,
Texas.
that nigga called it his own name, country rap tune.
Country rap tunes, bitch.
Bitch. Yeah.
Quit
boy.
hating the South, man. I remember that song.
That nigga there, boy. Hey, boy. The funniest nigga behind the microphone.
Yeah,
That nigga entertained, boy. Pimp entertained.
yeah. It spoke his mind, man.
Funny nigga, boy. Hilarious nigga. Real nigga. Yeah, I'm a pimp head. You know what I mean? I love Pimp, man.
Yeah,
I was just in the club, right? At one of the venues I was booked for. And nigga, 3 of the little homies come to me. It was Pimp C, son,
yeah,
Big House, 2 sons, and Bushwick Bill, son. All of them together. I say they together, man. Fuck me up, man.
yeah.
I say, now this here is picture perfect.
Ah, for real.
Just what them niggas would have wanted, man. Our kids grow up in the
Yeah.
Love Pimp, man.
Yeah.
Love Pimp C, man.
Rest in peace to the people. I hate, he was gone too soon. December 9th, 07, man. I was
Man,
like,
you remember like that?
I was 10, because I remember the day. Like, I got good memory, because I was with my mom at the time. They just broke it to me. We found out at night he died. And we heard that one day you're here. 97.9 played it. And then you go. And I'm 10, I understand death, but when I heard that song, I felt chills.
It's like, how can you be gone?
Yeah.
Hey man, ain't nothing more serious than death.
Yeah.
That's why I don't be understanding when they be alright with dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They out there? Yes, man. Hold on 1 second.
But yeah, man. So you know, Pimp, he passed.
That boy Cowboy Earl in the back, y'all. Goddamn Cowboy Earl.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about, man, last but not least, let's talk about what you got coming up, man. So do you want to announce to the people you got some music coming?
Man, I got that dope.
Yeah.
Say, man. Matter of fact, we talking about Pimp, right?
Yeah,
So this new single I'm finna drop, it's called Drippin'.
yeah,
To me, this is like the conclusion
yeah,
to what Knocking Doors Down did.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like, this is the conclusion. This is what Pimp did. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, that bitch amazing.
yeah, man. So is you gonna give us a new album soon or a new
Yeah,
mixtape?
yeah, we finna drop that behind 10-3 on there.
Oh, bad motherfucker, man.
Get y'all that dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
yeah, man.
I
So
ain't been excited about music in a long
y'all
time.
hear that, man? Behind 10-3 coming. It's coming, man. So what to expect from it, man?
Everything, man.
Yeah,
I'm back out. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? We outside.
for sure.
Like my nigga B King say,
Yeah,
we back outside and shit is going down.
the shit show. What
You petty than the hoe.
what you want to say to your fans, man, before we head out, man?
Man, I salute y'all. Y'all done held me down for the longest.
Yeah,
And I don't feel like it's been handled right. I feel like,
yeah,
you know, I owe y'all. I'm in debt.
yeah,
So just know, anybody who fuck with the hog, I'm in debt to you.
yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I clear that debt or I'm about this bitch.
Oh, sure. There y'all have it, J-Dawg.